Raiders Nation, something big could be brewing right now behind the scenes. Major NFL coaching moves just went down, and the silver and black might be next in line. Are we about to see breaking Raiders news sooner than anyone expected? Right now the NFL world is moving fast, and when things start shifting this quickly, it usually means one thing: change is coming. And if you bleed silver and black like I do, you already know what that means for us. Before we dive in, real quick, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any Raiders updates. Today we're talking about some serious developments. Sean McDermott is officially out in Buffalo. Mark Davis is in Miami making big-time moves. And the name Fernando Mendoza is getting louder and louder around Raiders headquarters. Everything happening right now feels connected. And when you connect the dots, it really feels like we could be waking up to Raiders breaking news at any moment. Let's jump right into it. Sean McDermott fired. What it means for the Raiders this morning. The Buffalo Bills shocked the NFL. After another disappointing playoff exit, Buffalo decided to move on from head coach Sean McDermott. This wasn't a rumor. This wasn't speculation. This was confirmed by multiple top NFL insiders. McDermott is out. And instantly, Raider Nation started asking the same question: does this impact Las Vegas? On paper, McDermott has been a successful coach. 5 division titles. Multiple playoff appearances. A respected leader across the league. But here's the reality. The Bills' roster has gotten weaker year after year. And a lot of people believe Josh Allen was the only thing holding that team together. And last time I checked, the Raiders don't have Josh Allen. So now that Buffalo is officially looking for a new head coach, the NFL coaching carousel just got even crazier. Right now the open head coaching jobs include Buffalo Bills, Tennessee Titans, Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens, Arizona Cardinals, Miami Dolphins, and of course, your Las Vegas Raiders. That's a crowded market. So naturally the big debate begins. Which job is actually the most attractive? In my honest opinion, Buffalo jumps to number 1 because they have a superstar quarterback. Baltimore is right behind them with Lamar Jackson. And then I put the Raiders at number 3. Yes, number 3. Some people might argue Pittsburgh should be higher because of stability. But if we're talking pure potential, cap space, draft position, and future outlook, the Raiders' job is one of the best in football right now. And that's why this next question matters. Question of the day: should the Raiders seriously consider hiring Sean McDermott? Drop a yes or a no in the comments right now. I really want to know where Raider Nation stands on this. Here's my honest take. I respect Sean McDermott. I think he's a good coach. A lot of people around the league speak highly of him. But for this Raiders team, I'm going to pass. I believe the Raiders need a fresh voice. A new identity. A coach who fits the direction this franchise is trying to go. And I truly believe there are better options out there specifically for Las Vegas. Timing matters in the NFL. And right now, it feels like the Raiders already have their eyes locked on someone else. Mark Davis in Miami, and the Fernando Mendoza connection. Now let's talk about something really interesting. Raiders owner Mark Davis is currently in Miami. And this isn't just a random trip. Yes, part of it is business related with the Las Vegas Aces. But the real reason he's there? The national championship game. And more specifically, Fernando Mendoza. Mark Davis has reportedly secured a massive suite at Hard Rock Stadium. And sitting in that suite will be Mark Davis, Tom Brady. Raiders executives, potential head coaching candidates. All eyes will be on one player: Fernando Mendoza. The quarterback many believe could be the future face of the Raiders franchise. This isn't just a casual scouting trip. This feels like a full-blown organizational evaluation. And it raises a huge question. Is Mendoza already the top target for the Raiders in the 2026 NFL Draft? Everything happening right now sure makes it feel that way. Rhetorical question. Let me ask you something, Raider Nation. If Fernando Mendoza dominates on the biggest stage tonight, do you think that locks him in as the future Raiders quarterback? Think about that. Because tonight could be a massive moment in Raiders history. And don't forget, I'll be live before kickoff breaking everything down. If you want the real-time reactions and analysis, you already know where to be. Could Raiders breaking news hit tomorrow? Now here's where things get really interesting. There are strong signs that the Raiders might be preparing to make a major coaching move very soon. Mark Davis, Tom Brady, key front office people, all together in Miami. And interviews are already happening. One of the biggest names connected to Las Vegas right now. Mike McDaniel. Yes, the former Dolphins head coach. Reports indicate the Raiders have already interviewed him. But here's the twist. It sounds like this wasn't for the head coaching job. This was more of an offensive coordinator interview. And honestly, that excites me. McDaniel is an offensive mastermind. A run-first coach who knows how to develop quarterbacks. Someone who could be perfect for a young QB like Mendoza. The Raiders are reportedly considering offering him a massive contract to become the next OC. And if that happens, that would be a huge win for this organization. But there's another name gaining serious momentum. Jesse Minter, the Chargers defensive coordinator. And this might be the guy the Raiders are zeroing in on as their next head coach. Think about the pattern here. Interviewing minority candidates, satisfying Rooney Rule requirements, interviewing coordinators in Miami, everything lining up perfectly. It really feels like the groundwork is already laid. And if the plan is, head coach, Jesse Minter offensive coordinator, Mike McDaniel then Raider Nation, that is a serious coaching combination. Controversial question of the day: if the Raiders hire Jesse Minter as head coach, would you be happy with that move? Comment below. Yes, I trust the process, and no, I want someone else. I want to see the temperature of Raider Nation on this one. Connecting all the dots when you step back and look at everything. Mark Davis in Miami, big interviews happening. McDaniel linked as OC, Minter rumored as head coach. National championship spotlight on Mendoza. It really feels like something major is about to happen. I'm not reporting anything as official. But I've been doing this long enough to know one thing. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And right now, there is a lot of smoke surrounding the Raiders. If breaking news drops tomorrow, next week, or even tonight, I'll be right here covering it all. And you already know how we do it. Live streams. Instant reactions. Real Raider Nation energy. So make sure you're locked in. Because the next era of Raiders football might be closer than we think. Final message to Raider Nation: if you made it this far, you're a real one. And when the Raiders finally announce their next head coach, I want to see every single one of you here celebrating together. Drop "Real One" in the comments if you're riding with the silver and black no matter what. Raider Nation for life.